Previously on the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. On Renex's Plays.
In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil. And, as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial dragon armor made for you.
Look at you! No concept of what you've stumbled into. No sense of place. You don't even really know where you are, do you? I suppose few really do, but that's beside the point. We're going to give you a taste of where you found yourself. You're going to learn. 2 halves, 2 rulers, 2 places. Meet and greet. Do what they will, so you know what they're about. The Duke of Mania and the Duchess of Dementia. Seek them out and let them show you what New Sheogorath is. You might be surprised. Once you understand what my realm is, you might understand why it's important to keep it intact.
Always a pleasure.
Isn't there something you should be doing right now? You know, for example, the things you were specifically told to do.
Yeah, I'll get right on that once you tell me about Lady Syl.
The Duchess of Dementia. Ever wary, ever worried. A prisoner in her own house in a way. And a delightful conversationist, really. A bit harder to meet than Thadon. Consider making an appointment.
What about Thadon then?
The long-reigning Duke of Mania. A master of merriment, if you will. Or if you won't. I suspect it wouldn't matter to him.
And lastly, what about these obelisks I've heard about dotted around?
Seen them about, have you? Odd things. They've always been here, but they're not of here, if you take my meaning. You'll see those knights of order around them during the Grey March, drawn to them like flies to honey or rotting flesh. Ever wonder why flies like both? Best not to ask.
I suppose not. Thanks, I'll be off then.
Ta! Come visit again! Burrow! Look out your eyes!
I need to speak to the Duke of Mania and the Duchess of Dementia, as Sheogorath wishes for me to better understand the inner workings of his realm.
Welcome to the House of Mania.
What?
Ah, yes, there you are. You couldn't imagine how long I've been waiting for you. So little to do and so much time. Could you, in fact, imagine just how long I've been waiting? I don't think you could, but I might be wrong. I might also not care. Which is it?
Well, I've come to understand that time is inconsequential in this world. It all revolves around me. So, in fact, you really haven't been waiting long at all.
Haven't I? Perhaps not. It felt like rather a long time. But then long times get longer when you're standing around thinking about them. A curious thing, that. Long roads get longer, too, if you're thinking about them. But what about long words? They don't change nearly as much. Long, short, it all ends up the same. Dust and tears. Usually tears first, then the dust. Dust can't cry, you see. That would be, well, amusing. You know what's not amusing? I don't have my chalice of reversal. It makes me sad. When I get sad, I don't care to do much of anything. I certainly don't care to help people who show up on my doorstep wanting something. Are we getting the picture here?
No, No idea what you are talking about. Tell me more of this chalice of yours.
Oh, so you've heard of it?
No, I haven't. You just mentioned it.
You haven't heard of it, yet you know its name? What a strange creature you are. One of my favorite toys. Does wonders for creativity. Well, not by itself, but it helps. Those elytra, clever little bugs that they are. Is this making sense? Look, you eat the feldew, then use the chalice, and find the world a much brighter and happier place. Honest. But I don't have it, so I can't eat feldew, because that would just be bad. I mean, really bad. Damn her.
Her who?
We hold on to fleeting things, even as we slip. I knew, and yet I indulged myself anyway. I indulged her a fair bit, too. It was passion. It was forbidden. Oh, the things that would be said if word got out. That made it all the more delicious. From Dementia's own court, no less. Scandalous. Fatal, perhaps. But passion makes no accommodation for self-preservation.
You're not talking about that nice-looking guard outside the city, are you? I already asked her out. So, do I know her, or don't I?
Don't you? If you don't, you might. You wouldn't fall for her, though. Not the type.
So, not the guard then. So, who is it, and what happened?
Opposites repel, strangely enough. All that pleasure and pain locked away now, as if it never happened. Unfortunately, the chalice is locked away as well. I have no wish to retrieve it myself, but fetching it might do you some good. My head is positively throbbing now. Can you see it? I need to lie down. Find someone to tell you the rest of the story. Get the chalice.
Thadon has asked that I retrieve for him the chalice of reversal. I need to find someone in his court, or in Sils. Who knows where it might be? How about you?
You've been speaking to Thadon, I can tell. He has a certain effect on people. Did he mention me, perhaps? Or was there something else you wanted to discuss?
Actually, he mentioned a chalice of reversal. Don't suppose you know what this is. Or at least, where I can find it.
I don't ask too many questions of Thadon. It's precious to him, and that's all that matters. It's his own business. But didn't he mention where it is? Oh, I see. How brilliant of him. This is for you as much as it is for him. Oh, very good, Thadon. Dunroot Burrow is your goal, my friend, and what a goal it is.
Dunroot Burrow, are you sure?
Yes, a most unique place. Of course the chalice would be there. Don't you see? It's the elytra. They're the reason. The chalice, feldew, elytra, it's all connected. One without the others is no good. Poison. Oh, a rough road awaits you. Some elytra there are different. You'll need to get feldew from them and eat it. Can't get in without it. But once you do... He wants you to learn for yourself. Learn, grow, experience. It's his way. I shouldn't say more. But the Burrow, it's northeast of New Sheogorath.
So he wants me to learn about addiction, does he? This, feldew you mentioned, certainly sounds like a drug. That's right, isn't it?
Oh, it wouldn't do to speak of it. Thadon's plan for you, I mean. I like you, little one, but I would never interfere with what Thadon wants.
Seems like Thadon wants me to take drugs, so I can retrieve his chalice.
Goodbye. Are you here to see Thadon? I would be if I were you. Thankfully, I already have cause to speak to him every day.
You feeling a bit more forthcoming with information about Feldu now?
Well, perhaps Thadon would want you to have a bit more guidance. He did say that you should talk to me, did he not? Feldu is a poison, little one, a very dangerous drug. You'll feel good at first, but that wears off, and if you go long without it, you'll suffer.
I knew it, just as I suspected. That sneaky git. I suppose I'll have to go there, won't I? The chalice is where again?
The chalice is in Dunroot Burrow. Haven't you been listening?
Listening? Why would I do a stupid thing like that? Once I get to Dunroot, what then?
Go there. Take the Feldu from the elytra. Eat it, and your journey begins. You will be thankful to Thadon when this has passed. Bye.
You have my ears.
The Imperial dragon armor ordered for me by Chancellor Ocardo at the end of the Oblivion crises should be ready. I can pick it up from the armory in the Imperial Legion compound.
Okay. Always keep. Take care.
I received the Imperial dragon armor that Chancellor Ocardo had forged for me.
Hello.
Hello.
Speak, citizen.
Hello. Have you caught my act yet? I'm Thadon the juggler. I'm sure you've heard of me. Oh, who am I kidding? More likely you came to scoff at the worst juggler in the world.
No. I was enjoying that.
I'd better get back to practicing.
I've taken Feldu in order to enter Dunroot Burrow. I shall have to be careful as I proceed through the burrow. The effects of Feldu have worn off, and withdrawal is setting in. I need to either reach the Chalice of Reversal quickly, or find more Feldu as I make my way through the burrow. I have survived Dunroot Burrow. Now I need to search the tower above for the Chalice of Reversal.
Damn rats, always skirting around in the shadows, making me jumpy.
I have the Chalice of Reversal. It should be delivered to Thadon as soon as possible.
What's that?
Get out! Get out!
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
It's a fight you want.
Yes? What is it?
Hi.
Some say the Grummites are the...
The triumphant champion returns. So, do you feel any different now that you've been through this experience, I mean? You know what it's like now, always wanting that next fix, hating it but craving it at the same time, and hating yourself for all of it. Ah, well, all over now. The chalice helps, doesn't it? Indeed it does, and I could use some helping right now. I'll just take that back from you. And as a token of my gratitude, I grant you the role of Courtier of Mania, with all of its entitlements. Which is to say, none.
Greetings.
Well, thanks for that, you bleeding nutcase.
Welcome.
What do you want?
What? Why do you approach the Duchess of Dementia? Do you seek death?
Yes, death. Give it to me immediately. Actually, I was told to find you.
You're the one the Mad God sent, aren't you? Then you're safe for now. Speak to no one unless I instruct you to. None of them can be trusted. Do you hear me? None! Surrounded by traitors and spies I am. Always, always. They watch and wait, eager to slip a knife into my spine when I'm not looking.
Who is spying on you? Do you suspect some or everyone?
Could be all of them. Every last one. None can be trusted. But they'll never take me down. Never! I'll see them all rotting in shallow graves before I let my guard down. You will help me. Yes, yes, you will be most useful.
Well, that seems to be my role in this world. How exactly can I help?
You're going to find out who knows. You're going to learn who keeps secrets, who conspires against me. You will be my Grand Inquisitor. Expose the conspirators and they will be punished, I assure you. Find out who keeps secrets and what they are. Speak with Herdir. He will help you. Do you understand what is required of you? If no one is found, you will be held responsible.
I have been tasked with finding the people conspiring against Lady Syl. I need to find and speak to Herdir. He can always be found at the torture chamber in the House of Dementia.
What brings you to this delightful corner of the House of Dementia? How may I help you?
I need your services as a torturer herder. I am the Grand Inquisitor, as named by Lady Syl.
Are you? I'd expected an entrance with a bit more flair. Ah, well, perhaps you'll grow into the role. One can hope, Now, we've got much to do. Lady Syl is not a patient woman, as I'm sure you've seen. Shall we begin?
Right away. Follow me.
I do appreciate an assertive leader. I look forward to working with you on this assignment. Lead the way, Grand Inquisitor.
This way.
Hi.
Yeah, hey.
I am Kiflin, steward of Lady Syl. Unless you have reason to be here, your presence is unwelcome.
I decide where I'm welcome, Kiflin. As Lady Syl's #1, tell me what you know about this conspiracy.
I don't know anything about a conspiracy, but Anya has been looking extra nervous lately. She might know something more than I do.
Anya, the woman in that nice dress. I'll have to go chat with her then, won't I?
Bye.
Hi. Your lips to his ears.
Anya, I hear you've been a bad girl. Tell me about this conspiracy you are a part of.
What? No, I don't know anything about anything. I'm sorry. I can't help you.
You know, somehow I don't believe you. Herder, do something about this.
Please, no! Please, I'm not involved. I didn't do anything. They wanted me to get them close to Syl, but I couldn't abide them.
Who? Tell me who approached you, before I set Herder on you again.
It was Mazada. He said he was working on behalf of someone else. He told me I needed to help him, or there would be repercussions. I didn't know what to do. Turning on Syl could cost me my life, but if I don't help, what will Mazada do to me? You must do something.
All right, I'll go speak with Mazada. Don't go too far away.
Farewell, Stacy.
Hi. It's gone. All of it gone. Have you seen any of it? Any of my things? The others, they think I'm stealing, but I just want my things back.
I don't know anything about that. Some of my sources tell me that you are some kind of middleman in a conspiracy against Lady Syl.
I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, if that's how you want to play it, Herder, do something terrible.
Please, no.
You may continue to do your worst, Inquisitor, but unless you have some evidence of this preposterous conspiracy, you'll get nothing from me.
Fine. I'll catch you later then.
Keep an eye out for my things, won't you? What?
Hey, come back.
Blessings of the Mad God.
Well, don't you look the shifty sort? Definitely involved in a conspiracy. Aren't you?
No, I know nothing.
Yes, I know guilt when I see it. Herdir, sick him.
Please, no!
Speak.
How may I...
Hey, I don't want trouble. I keep to myself. But I see Mazada and that dark seducer Nelrine meeting behind the buildings late at night sometimes. That's all I know. Nothing more.
Very well. You may go.
Take care.
Hi.
Kneecap's gonna hurt.
Kneecaps! Look at the knees!
That's gonna hurt.
That's gonna hurt!
Greetings.
Uproar. First the chapel attacked. Now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
See you.
Have you made any progress? Will Anya assist us?
No, that blasted Inquisitor got to her. We'll need to find someone else.
See that you do so immediately. This is the one task which you were assigned. If you cannot complete it, you will be removed. Are we clear?
I will. I want to see Syl dead just as much as you do. She cannot be allowed to survive after what she's done. It's despicable.
Good. I shall expect a progress report soon. And keep your head down. The Inquisitor must not become involved.
I've overheard Mazada and Nelrine speaking. I need to confront Mazada.
Ah, you again. Have you seen any of Mazada's things? A shiny spoon? Or a broken bottle? I can't find them.
Oh, Mazada, you're in trouble now.
I told you, I don't know anything. You can't prove a thing.
I just overheard you speaking to Nelrine, you numpty.
What? It's for the good of Crucible. You must see that. Please, spare me. I'll do anything.
Tell me why you are trying to kill Lady Syl. Right now?
You don't know, do you? She's kept it a secret even from you. She and Thadon, they've been meeting in secret. They've been doing things together. Consorting. You understand me? It cannot be permitted. She must be stopped.
There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone needs a partner at some point. So, who else is involved with this?
I don't know besides Nelrine. She's taking orders from someone, but won't tell me who. If I find out, will you promise to spare me?
Yes. Ring me names, and I promise I'll spare you.
Oh, thank you. You are too kind. I shall bring you names, I promise. Meet me in my house tomorrow at midnight.
I'll have the information for you.
Midnight then. You better be there.
Take care.
I've found Mehrunes dead in his home. I should see if he was holding any evidence of this conspiracy. I found a key on Mehrunes' body. He has hidden evidence somewhere that may help my investigation. I'll need to find it. I have found the items Mehrunes hid in his house. The evidence points to Nelrine, and I should confront her about it.
What do you want?
I want your sister? She hasn't called me back. You know, actually, I believe you are responsible for this conspiracy going on.
You have no proof. You cannot hold me accountable for anything.
I don't have proof. That's not what the ceremonial sword of yours says.
And with it, you'll do what? I'm not even the one you want. Mehrunes is behind it. You'll need solid proof to pin it on her.
I see.
Walk with our Lord.
I'm Mehrunes. If you have any secrets, I'm the one to tell. I won't share them with anyone but my family. Unless they're good ones, that is.
Right, Mehrunes? All the clues have led me here. Just admit it, you are the source of this whole conspiracy, aren't you?
I see you've done quite a bit of work to track me down. Yes, I orchestrated it. Syl deserves to die a painful death for turning on all of us and consorting with our enemies. Go ahead, do what you will. Nothing matters now. Haven't you got what you need? Shouldn't you be running off to tattle like a good little servant?
Of course. I expect I'll see you in the torture chamber real soon. But don't let that worry you.
If you hear anything interesting, let me know.
Speak, citizen. How may I serve? Hello.
What news do you have to report, Inquisitor? Have you found who is responsible?
Indeed I did. After much investigation, Mehrunes was behind it all.
Is that so? I shall have her brought to the torture chamber at once. Meet me there shortly. You've confessed to attempting to kill me, I understand. The penalty for this treachery is death, and is to be carried out immediately. You see now what happens when those who oppose me fail, which they always do. I'm pleased with your work, Inquisitor. As a token of my appreciation, I shall spare your life and make you a courtier of dementia. In addition, accept this bow. May your enemies fear you and never know from where or with what enchantment you shall strike.
Oh, very nice. Thanks, Lady Syl. You know me too well.
See you.
Now that I've become a member of the courts of both of the Dukes of Madness, I should return to Sheogorath and report my progress.
Always a pleasure.
Why, look who's here. You! How about that? Well, you've experienced both shades of madness. Wonderful! You seem fulfilled. Full of fill. Bursting at the seams. Seamless. Now, to the meat of your endeavor. The crux of the situation. The reason for your being here. And the likely cause of your death.
What do you mean by that?
You'll be stopping the Grey March, altering the course of events, breaking the cycle. A fly in the ointment, a new cause for a different effect. We're going to change things. No, things will be different this time around. You'll be my champion. You'll grow powerful. You'll grow to be me, Prince of Madness, a new Sheogorath. Or you'll die trying. I love that about you.
Is that even possible for me to become a Daedric prince?
A fair question. You won't really. At least I don't think so, but you'll have power. My power. Try not to lose it. It's a pain to replace. But for all intents and purposes, you'll be me. A me to fight the him, since I won't be around. It's simple, really, if you don't think about it.
I suppose it's a stupid question, but why choose me?
Because you seem a nice enough sort, and you've made it this far. And if you don't, I'll swallow your soul and vomit it into the ever-filling chamber pot of the ageless. But mostly because I asked nicely.
Where will you be going then? It's not here to fight.
Well, not here. Didn't I say that? I'm never here when Jiggelag walks. It's one of the rules. I've told you too much for now. Listen to me. Prattle on. I can see your mortal brain straining. We'll talk more later.
All right then. What's the next plan of action?
Now, you've seen the great torch that burns brightly over New Sheoth. No, because it doesn't. It should, but it doesn't. You'll fix that. You'll go to Sylarn and bring back the flame of Agnon to relight the torch. Oh, and take care with my minions at Sylarn. In their eternal quest to please me, they're constantly fighting over Sylarn. It can be tiresome, but really, it's divine. Divinely tiresome. Well, that's your problem now. Off with you. I don't want to see you again until the great torch is lit. I wouldn't want to have to hurt you much. Oh, don't forget to make use of dear Haskell. Between you and me, if he's not summoned 3 or 4 times a day, I don't think he feels appreciated. Come visit again! Burrow, look out your eyes!
Yes, is there something you require?
No, just messing with you.
My work is never done.
Welcome to the House of Mania.
Go ahead.
I hope I can help.
Take care.